guys, it's Madison. Thanks for joining me in this faithful home. Today I'm going to be talking about 6 things that I did or took to help with my nausea in the first trimester. If you are new to my channel, I am pregnant. This is my 4th pregnancy, praying that it will be our 2nd baby Earthside. I have a 1.5-year-old at home and we already know the gender of this baby, but I don't know if that video is posted yet, so I'm not going to say. But we are very excited, but I am very nauseous this pregnancy. I had to take progesterone supplements for the whole first trimester because my progesterone levels were really low. One of those side effects is nausea. This pregnancy has definitely been the hardest so far out of all of my pregnancies, and I don't know if that's because I'm taking progesterone supplements or I'm chasing around a toddler or what, but here are 6 things that I did to assure that I would be less nauseous than I was, because I was very nauseous. And sometimes these things didn't work, but these are the 6 things I had to keep in mind. Before I jump into it, if you are new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. I talk about motherhood, I talk about pregnancy, being a Christian homemaker, and all of that. So I'd love to have you. Let's jump into today's video. The first thing, and the most important thing, is drink water. Lots and lots of water, because I can get dehydrated very quickly if I'm not careful about my water intake. Being pregnant, I need to drink more water, and on top of that, I am still nursing my toddler as well, and I exercise regularly. Not as much in the first trimester because, let's be honest, I was so sick. Did not want to exercise much. I did from like weeks 4 to 7, and then from 7 to 13 was like, nope, I'm good. But staying hydrated is very important. If you struggle to drink just straight water, I recommend using something like, I drink liquid IV as well, or you could do any other like water enhancers. I also drink adrenal cocktails, which is coconut water and orange juice, and I add collagen and raw milk to it. I drink a lot of raw milk, which helps keep me hydrated as well. Definitely anything I can do to get around, for me, I try to aim for around a gallon of water a day. I also don't drink any coffee. I do drink some caffeinated tea, but I don't drink coffee, so I don't get dehydrated from that, which helps. Number 2 is eating small, frequent meals. And when you are nauseous, the last thing you want to do is eat. But David, my husband, is really good about making sure that I continue to eat even when I am nauseous. He said, I know you don't want to do this, but it will help you. Think about you, think about the baby. You need to feed your body and fuel it. So some things that helped me were saltine crackers, almonds, bland toast, pancakes, waffles, things that were very just like boring and bland, didn't have a lot of flavor, were easier for me to get down if I really needed to, if I was really nauseous. I also liked making smoothies. That was good. And anything low acidic. So nothing with tomatoes. I'm very nauseous and averted to tomatoes right now anyways, so that is that. But nothing acidic will help. Just something very like bland. I actually keep a Costco-sized bag of almonds in my car, and I highly recommend having something on your nightstand and in your car at quick, easy access, so that when you start to feel gross, start snacking on it so that it doesn't get worse. The third thing are my fancy schmancy wristbands. So these are seasick bands. If you go to like CVS or Walgreens, basically there is a pressure point here. There's like a ball and it just pushes into the pressure point and it helps with your nausea and like motion sickness. Primarily you would buy them like if you're going on a cruise, but they also sell them in pink for those moms who are nauseous. So I spent the $3 extra to buy the pink ones because why not? Highly recommend those. I got those, I think, at 7 weeks. I started using these, and I keep these in the car because primarily when David and I are in the car together is when I start to feel more nauseous. It's usually when we're on our way to get food, so it makes sense. But definitely seasick bands, or they're called like C-band bracelets. Yeah, pressure point therapy. Number 4 is something that I used somewhat in this pregnancy, but I definitely used it a lot more in my first and second pregnancies. Definitely in my first with Lorelai, like all throughout, I would take papaya enzymes, which I'll put a picture of them here because the bottle is somewhere. I would take papaya enzymes, which are basically a natural version of Tums. So they help for sure when you have mild nausea, but when you have more extreme nausea like I've had with this I'm attributing to the progesterone medicine. I needed something a little bit stronger, so eating, drinking, that kind of stuff. But the papaya enzymes definitely help like kind of crush the initial like upset stomach feeling. And you can buy them on Amazon, or I buy them at the Whole Foods store. Number 5 is simple. It's going outside. And that may seem really weird and random, but getting that fresh air in your system is really helpful. The last thing I want to do when I'm nauseous is go on a walk, but the best thing I could do when I'm nauseous is to go on a walk. And so I would take a lot of walks with Lorelai in the stroller throughout the first trimester. And then more recently, I had my bike fixed up and I got a bike trailer on on Facebook Marketplace. And I have been taking her on bike rides. I'll put some pictures and videos here. So that's been a lot of fun. I was definitely nauseous the first time I went out on the bike ride, but after the end of it, having that fresh breeze on me and getting some exercise in felt so good, and it definitely helped. Plus, I was having to stay hydrated because I was riding the bike or going on a walk, then that helped twofold. And the last thing I do is another practical thing. It's wearing looser clothing. You're already bloated in the first trimester. You may even gain some weight. I don't think I've gained any weight yet, but I'm definitely bloated and I feel that. And just when I feel gross, the last thing I want to do is wear tight, restrictive clothing. So I'll make sure to wear a bralette and a loose shirt or tank top, looser athletic shorts, no leggings, no bike shorts. I wore bike shorts when I went on the bike ride and I regretted it afterwards because I felt just trapped in my clothing. And so being able to shed the layers and to wear something looser definitely helped me feel more comfortable while I was nauseous. You know that feeling, that like when you want to throw up and it's like tight around your throat, and like you'll see me in the car, like I'll be sitting with my like shirt stretched and my like ruining the t-shirt because I just need that extra space for my clothing. All right, guys, there are 6 things that I do to help my nausea in the first trimester. I hope that you got something out of this, or these are probably things that you've heard before because a lot of them are just common sense, but these are the things that I did. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a mama-to-be to help encourage her through that first trimester nausea if you know she's pregnant. That's the thing. Your first trimester, you probably aren't telling people you're pregnant, and yet you're nauseous and fatigued and feel like crap. And then you have to pretend that you're not around the people, that they aren't like, why is she all grumpy Gus today? It's been a whole thing. Plus we went through 2 miscarriages, so we're not telling people that we're pregnant again this time, probably till like, there's that. But love that for first trimester. Praying for you if you're going through that. And I hope you guys have a good day. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button so you feel welcomed into this faithful home with me. I will see you guys back here for another pregnancy related video very soon. Bye guys.